and hello my scrappy friends, a big welcome to my YouTube channel again today. It's Melinda Sweetman here with you with another share for cut to you. That is the cut file I'm using today. It is called Holly Background, and I really wanted to do something very different for me. I wanted to do white on white. I guess I am channeling my inner Gwen with her beautiful designs. And you can see I've cut this fairly big. I think the outside square is about 11.5 inches. And I am going to stick this right to the center of my white cardstock. I've just used a little bit of ATG, and you can see I'm just using my finger to rub off the excess here. I'm happy with the placement of that, so I'm going to add a little bit of glue to some areas. I did rip this a tiny bit as I was taking it off the cutting mat. Not that you would ever know. That is our little secret. So you can see I'm just going around the edges here and adding some glue to make sure that it doesn't shift and move, because I do know that I want to do some stitching, and I have in other cases not necessarily stuck it properly, and it has caused me nothing but drama. So that is all stuck down to my white cardstock, which I have trimmed down, and then I have rounded the corners with my, I almost said knife, with my scissors. I've got this 12 by 12 background. It is a Bella Boulevard pattern, and you can see I've stuck that straight to the center. I have removed the center of that background paper, and I've added my stitching to both my two photos and my outside border. I've got obviously these two photos. This is my eldest son. This is Christmas, the 1st of December last year, and he's putting the star on the tree. My youngest has decided that he does not want to ever do it again. This was last December. I may have a different story to tell by the time this goes live though. So you can see I'm flipping through my papers here. I haven't decided anything more other than I wanted to use these two photos, do my background like this, and use the Cocoa Vanilla Joyful collection, which was last year's Christmas collection. So I've gone through, pulled out a couple of pattern papers here. I haven't even decided which way my cut file is going to sit on this page. So I'm going to I'm going to add a couple of layers behind my photos. I did want to add something white behind. I think I add that to both. I can't remember. We'll see in a sec. Just going to use my scissors. I really like using my scissors because they're to hand. And a lot of the time I can cut fairly straightly without a problem. I found though that the more I use my my trimmer, the less I can cut straight. So anyway, I am, as you can see, I'm just building up the layers behind my photos. I've added some scrap cardboard. That bit didn't want to stick. Added some scrap cardboard behind here. Thinking that I had to remove some, but it still wasn't sitting right, so I'll just try that again. I'm like, what am I doing here? Why isn't this sitting flat? So I'm going to grab some more and stick that to the left-hand side of that photo in just a minute. But first, I'm going to work out more layers behind my photos. This beautiful green colour. And stick that down. I don't know why I'm using my wet glue. I probably couldn't be bothered finding my ATG. Tell me, if you have an ATG, do you lose it all the time? Or am I just that special? I lose my ATG all the time. One would think with it being such a huge apparatus, it would be almost impossible to lose, but nope, not for me. Okay, so I'm happy with those layers. I am going to add a layer of the red behind each photo as well. And you can see I'm just trying to work out placement, where I want things. Oh no, I added an extra layer of cardboard here just so that that sit right. Yes, happy with that now. Like, so in comes the red. I'm going to add a layer to each photo. And then that is all the layers behind my photos. think, yeah, I do add one to each. I really love the way this layout came out. It's very, very different for me. I don't very often do white on white with not a lot else on there. I did kind of go, do I want to add mixed media? Do I not want to add mixed media? I did add splatters because it's me and I can't help myself. But I felt like that was just the final touch that really made it more me. So, yeah. All right, I'm just working this out. I'm happy with the way they nestle together. I'm happy with the layers. I'm just making sure which layer I want to tuck that right-hand photo under. Happy with that. So I'm going to stick all this together so that I can move my two photos together. And then I'm going to start moving my background around to get that into just the right place. You can see the way that I've got that photo nestled. It's so that it's not covering up the star. All right, so I think this is the way that ends up, but I can't remember. You can see I'm trying it all the different ways. I think it ends up like that. I'm going to make sure it is straight before I stick it down. I feel like with this kind of page, you know, if you want things straight, you need to make sure they're straight. All right, happy with that. That one's straight too. Let's press them down. Excellent. So I've pulled out this thinking I would use it as my title. I like the way that it kind of bounces, but I don't love it. So, yeah, move it. And if you saw the photo right at the beginning, you will know that this does not stay. It doesn't even stay for all that long on here. I think I'll leave it for a minute and then come back to it. No fuss with it. I've been very busy. Life has been doing all kinds of things, and I've been doing lots of different layouts and projects and stuff, so they're kind of all blurring together a little bit. All right, I have got the wood epoxy buttons here. I love these. I love the different texture that it adds to the page. So I'm definitely going to use one of those. Then like I said, I wasn't loving that title, so I go with the gold phrase, stickers in this collection, and then I pull out some red and some green puffy alphas and choose not to use all of them, but I will add in a second word here, which will stay there for a while. But I give up on it pretty quickly. So I'm thinking magic little moments. You can see I'm not straight at all, which is hilarious. I'm like, nope, don't like that. So I take off little, I do, I promise, and I switch it out. So these alphabets are from Ellie Studio, and they are this light mint green with a darker green spot. So I'm going to change it to magical moment, and then decide I don't like that in the end anyway. Fuss with that for a bit first, and then move on to my embellishing. So I'm going to start with the wood epoxy buttons. I really like this one here with the little holly. I'm going to take the foam off the back. It makes it a little bit too high for what I wanted. That one can nestle in there. I'm definitely going to include some of those stars. I'm going to go through the stickers. I'm like, yes, I think I'll use that one. That's all I'm certain on for right now. No, it's not. Okay, pull out my phrase stickers here. I didn't realise I did this here. I thought I did it later on. Try this in here. And then I'm like, nope. Makes it too blocky. And then, so this is the chipboard. I love that little Santa hat. Now, I don't know if you're seeing the same thing that I am here. I don't like the way the title is stacked there. I feel like it's a bit awkward. I really want to include that wood epoxy button. And you can see I'm trying to add a bit more to that title area, and I'm just not loving it. So you can see I've moved on to something a little bit different. I've got that Santa hat from the chipboard, and I'm just going to go through the ephemera and sort it to stuff I may use and stuff I will not use. This is obviously the stuff I'm thinking I may use, and I'm just going to try things out in different places, see what I like, and yeah, go from there. So I do end up using that memories tab. I use the Santa hat, and he ends up right there. I think it's really cute. I use that memories tab as well. I tried to get this sweet in and it does not work. I feel like it's too much, like it's not quite the right colour and there's not enough of that colour on the page to make it work. Try these Christmas trees and then I'm like, nope. Get off. Deck the halls. So now I've got almost that triangle of green. I've got the memories, deck the halls on that photo. Then I've got the moment at the bottom, which I'm going to remove in just a second because I'm like, nope, I really don't like that. Very merry. That is going to get stuck right there. Happy with that. This is going to go back over here. Tuck that into my layers. My Santa hat is going to go there. I do add some foam beneath it to make it stay so it doesn't sag. I'm going to add in my 3 gold stars, which I love. I do end up putting a weight on these to make them stick. I do use my Scotch tacky glue. I'm going to remove that word moment any second now, and I'm going to add some chipboard offcuts behind these word phrases so they are gold foiled. I'm going to add 2 at the top and 1 at the bottom. This is where I take the moment away. I'm like, nope, don't like it. Title is just going to be magical. And I feel like everything nestles in there much better once I take that off. I do add off camera. So I stick all this down and I add some splatters in gold to those 3 areas. And I add some sparkly gems from Stampin' Up! Red, and like they're clear with gold glitter in them. And then 1 puffy sticker to each little area of embellishment, which you can see in all the close-up photos. Again, I hope that you are checking out the blog every day for the 12 days of Christmas. Lots of fun specials. You make sure you want to grab hold of these while they are on special. If you have any questions, please make sure you drop them below. As always, thank you so much for choosing to stop by and spend your scrappy time with me. If you like what you see, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I do always read them. I always read them. So thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying my channel at the moment. It's a little bit busy, and I will see you in my next video. Have a fantastic scrappy day, my friends.